This is Luxembourg on a budget, and I'm going to show you how far your money can go in what is the richest country in the world. I'll reveal my Luxembourg travel hacks later, but after a 3-hour train journey from Charleroi Airport, we were starving. So the first thing on our mind was some food. And for those who've never watched any of my videos before, Joe, how would you define my travel style?
It's budget, but comfortable.
Yeah, so we're not going to stay in like the largest hostel rooms or eat the cheapest kebabs on the street, but we're gonna budget, but also get a sense of the culture, as we will do here as well. Initial reactions to the prices, they're actually not too bad, are they? A beer is €3.90 for 33 centilitres, which is pretty reasonable. €3.90?
€3.90 for half a pint, but you know, got to check what you can get. Yeah, food is not about the price, I don't think. But it is beer and chips. That's not. Might be, you know, more for other stuff. We'll find out. That'll be a later mission.
So we've come to the Catacombs, which is on the hilltop. It would cost €10 to get in, but we've got the Luxembourg card, which costs €14 for 1 day. So I probably do recommend you do it if you're spending 24 hours here.
Where are you from?
UK. Do many people buy the Luxembourg card?
Quite a lot, yeah. Sorry?
It's worth it.
It is. It really is. If you, I mean, if you're interested in visiting a lot of places, it really is.
And that is my first Luxembourg travel hack. I don't usually recommend people buy the tourist cards, but they sent me one in the post, so I thought I'd try it. And, well, 100% worth it. If you just go in 2 attractions, it basically already covers the €14 you pay per person per day. So I definitely recommend you pick one up on the internet. So, free with the Luxembourg card. How easy was that?
So easy. So easy. Just scan it and give you a ticket.
The Catacombs stretch for over 2 kilometres and played a crucial role in Luxembourg's history, particularly during World War II when they were used as shelter for civilians. It was also what the city was first built around. How big's that?
That is $7.50. Yep. It's cheaper than it was.
€1.79 for 750ml, pretty good. So a Simon beer is €3.50. So €3.50 for a beer overlooking one of the best viewpoints in Luxembourg is pretty good value to me. So fresh pizza for €7.50. Coffee, €3.50. The prices aren't bad at all. They're much lower than I thought they would be. So we haven't thought everything's been too expensive so far. Now it's the ultimate test. It's the Mackies. How much is a Big Mac going to be? Predictions?
€5.
€5. Yeah. I'm going to go $5.65 without the chips. This is.
$5.95.
$5.95. So €5.95 for a Big Mac without chips. That's the ultimate test. Do you think that's expensive? That's pretty expensive.
What's that in the UK these days? I don't know.
About £4.65, I reckon.
How much would you pay in the UK?
$4.65 for a Big Mac, I reckon.
Well, that's part of the same, though, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it is.
Probably about the same.
Yeah. But 12 for a meal, €12 for a euro is quite a lot.
That's not for a meal.
So €11 for a margarita in the centre square of a European capital city. It's not terrible at all. So we're staying in Luxembourg Youth Hostel, which is the only hostel in Luxembourg, I believe. It costs about €33 per night, but that does come with a free breakfast, and there's a restaurant attached which offers about €13 meals. Very basic hostel. The room's very basic. But yeah, you can't complain, it's just outside the old town. So I assume this is where you will stay if you come to backpack Luxembourg. How would you rate the food?
Great, stunning. Salad and a steak, and a brownie, and a pint for £16.72p. That's not expensive. That's like, I mean, in London you can pay 30 quid for a steak and a pint. great, love it, I'm all about it.
We had a glass of Luxembourgish wine each in the bar that evening before an early start the next day, but on our mission to visit one of Luxembourg's 100 plus castles, we were faced with an immediate challenge. So a new challenge for today is trying to find out what to do in Luxembourg when it's thunder and lightning outside. Listen to that. So to avoid getting completely drenched, this brings us on to Luxembourg travel hack number 2. And that travel hack is that every single method of public transport in the country is completely free. It was introduced to try and get locals out of their cars and onto public transport because they have the highest ratio of cars to people anywhere in the world. Well, that's a huge advantage for tourists. You simply just have to hop on any method of public transport. So that meant we could spend an hour and a half on the train over to Vianden Castle, one of the most popular in the country, without getting soaked. So we've just got off the free train at Ettelberg and now we're getting the free bus to, what's it called? Ettelberg. It is this, yeah. So you just walk on because it is completely free.
We have the Luxembourg card pass.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As easy as that. So a €14 Luxembourg card for 24 hours. We've already saved €6. We've only done 2 attractions. Vianden Castle is a must-do in Luxembourg as it's considered a national icon with history dating back to the 11th century. Today it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and offers spectacular views back down the valley. So overall I really enjoyed Luxembourg and it's definitely worth your time stopping by for 24 hours. If you're going to stay any longer, I'd recommend you get a car just because a lot of the attractions are quite far away from each other. However, 24 hours you don't need one at all and you can use the free public transport. If you want to see more recommendations from Luxembourg, there's a link to a Google Map legend in the description. Just go and check that out for your trip there. And also for every other city in Europe, I'm slowly adding to them week by week. You got all of this for free, so if you could subscribe to the channel it would mean a lot. And leave a comment down below if you've got any other recommendations for other travellers, and I'll see you in the next video.